Hey everybody, it's Jose. It is Monday, March 10th, 2025. Today what we're going to do is we're going to do a market update on Guthrie. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at what the market was doing from January to February 2025. As we go into March, April, and May, it's important to know this information so that way we know what kind of market we're going into for both our buyers and our sellers. So in January 2025, the median sales price for properties in Guthrie was $206,531. That number increased in February to $276,885. As far as new listings are concerned, in January, Guthrie had 72 new listings when compared to 75 in February of 2025, so an increase of 3. Homes for sale total, we had 177 in Guthrie in January, and that number increased in February to 193. So that means that we're seeing a little bit more inventory on the market, which is consistent with what this time of year normally shows. So looking at January 2025, we had 177 homes for sale, and that number increased to 193 in February 2025. So that's in line with what the market normally does during this time of year. We see an increase in listings. Pending sales in January 2025 were at 35, and we saw an increase of 12 to 47. So looking at those numbers, that does indicate that the market is picking up a little bit in Guthrie. We have closed sales in Guthrie. We had 28 in January 2025. That number increased by 1 to 29 in February. The average days on market for Guthrie properties in January was 39, and that number decreased to 23 the following month. So looking at the closed sales and the median days on market, that would indicate that there was more buyer activity. So, more buyers entering the market during February as opposed to January. Months of supply, we had in January 2025, Guthrie had 4.3, and that number increased slightly to 4.7 in February. So the percentage of list price to sell price on the median side, Guthrie was pretty consistent. It was at 99.2% in January, and that number increased slightly to 99.5 in February. So that could be from increased demand from the buyer side, or that could be, a virtue of, the homes coming onto the market being accurately priced. In January 2025, the median price per square foot was $144, and that number increased to $158 per square foot. As far as shows to pending is concerned, this kind of tells us how many showings a property is averaging in the area of shows for them to then go pending. So Guthrie in January 2025 was slightly below the MLS average of 8 and hit 6 showings prior to going pending. And in February, that number stayed 6, so we didn't see any kind of, bump as it relates to that. So overall, the market is picking up a little bit. I'm seeing it consistently across almost all of my listings, increased buyer and agent inquiries on properties. So if you have any questions, you want to know anything about your neighborhood, your city, or your specific location, be sure to reach out. You can message me on your favorite app. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a great day.